Hello, Chris Foss from Songbird Dulcimers here. Going to show you how to adjust your dulcimer today so that it plays in tune. The things you'll need will be your tuning wrench, and you'll need a chromatic electronic tuner of some sort. This is the little snark, and I'm using it because it's got a lighted dial, which hopefully we can see. And we'll also need a straight edge of some description. This is just a piece of steel, but you can use anything as long as you know that the edge is straight. So the first thing we do is we set the bottom and the top marked course on the treble bridge. We tune the right side to the note that it's supposed to be. And this one is supposed to be A, so that's an F sharp, so I'm going to tune that until it says A. And the needle on the dial is in the center, or close to it. Then I watch. Okay, I pluck that note, and now I pluck the same string on the other side. And this bridge is not too far off, but I'm going to move it just for your benefit. Okay, whenever you move a bridge, you tune the note back down below where it was, tune it back up to what it's supposed to be, which in this case is A. Okay, and we're just a little bit. Okay, now that E is way sharp. See the A? It's pretty much in tune, and the E on the other side is way sharp, which means that the left side of the bridge is too short, so the bridge needs to move to the right. So bridges are not fastened down except by the tension from the string, so we just grab hold of it and move it a little bit. Then we tune our string back down below, back up to A on the right side, then pluck the left side. Still a little sharp, so we're going to move it a little bit more. Do it again. Okay. Oops. That should be close. Okay, A and the E. My ear and the tuner are telling me that E needs to move just a little bit more. So just a skosh. Okay, we got it. Now you can see what we're doing. This bridge has to be exactly in the right place if both notes on both sides are going to play in tune. So now we're going to do this one up here, and this should be F on this side and C. So I'm going to tune that to F. Okay, there we are. Now let's see where we're at. That's pretty darn close. Okay, and I'm going to just move it, just so that we can do the whole procedure here. So F, to back up. There's F. Okay, now that C is sharp, which means we need to go this way. If C was flat, then we'd need to move the bridge that way. But I'm going to move it just a little bit. A 64th of an inch is a long way. Can go a long way towards adjusting your dulcimer the way it should be. Just a little bit sharp there. And that C is still sharper than the F, so I need to move it just a little bit more again. May have moved it too far. See if I can get it exact. Okay, F. Nope, that's it. That's where it needs to be. Okay, now we have these two ends of the bridge in tune. Now we need to connect the dots so that this bridge is not curved one way or another. That's what the straight edge is all about. Slip it in here, hold it up alongside the bridge, and I can see that I have a little bit of a bow this way. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull the bridge over against that straight edge. Now that bridge is adjusted. That bridge is adjusted the way it should be, which means we've found a happy medium basically of where the bridge should be. Now it's still possible that you can tune the whole dulcimer up and you'll have a course or two where you can't get everything on both sides to tune exactly like it should be, which means there's something else going on here. The one thing you can do, so I have this set of strings adjusted out of sync with each other so that we can demonstrate this, but there's another fine tuning of an adjustment. So this is supposed to be B and F sharp, and that note's pretty good, so we tune this one. And that F sharp is flat. Now you can move the ends of the strings north or south on the side rod, and you can change how the individual string is adjusted. So we've got one pretty good here. A little flat, so I'm gonna, or a little sharp, so I'm gonna move this there. Now let's see what we've got. So you pick out one or the other of the pair. Okay, dead on. Okay, now the other string is flat. So what I want to do is I want to lengthen this side of the string and shorten this side of the string, I think. No, I want to shorten this side of the string and lengthen this side of the string, because that is flat. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to move this side of the string down on the side rod, which effectively lengthens that. Okay, see where we are. Pretty close. Okay, so I've got that about where it should be. Maybe I should lengthen this side of the string a little bit. So I can move that and let it find a place to set. There we go. So we have, if you have one offending course or two, this is the most likely culprit. Another one is if your dulcimer is a little bit older, the strings could be actually sticking in the top of the delrin and not equalizing the tension on both sides as you're tuning. There could be a little microscopic corrosion for one thing that you can't even see. So the thing to do in that case, is you take a Q-tip and a little bit of light oil of some kind. We like Singer sewing machine oil, something that doesn't dry, not WD-40, and not something thick. 3-in-1 is fine. And just put a little drop on the end of the Q-tip, and then you go along the top of the bridge and you touch that, each place where the strings cross the bridge. And that oil will creep down in around the strings and lubricate that. And then you can take a paper towel or something and you wipe the excess off, and you'll never know that was done. It'll never hurt the sound of the string, but it does lubricate that, and many times we find that frees things up and the dulcimer will now play in tune. So those are your tricks.